year. I'm a little bit out of practice, but what are we going to do? Get back into it. It's a new year, 2025. It's January the 10th. And I'm not having the usual enthusiasm about starting a fresh year. Probably because the state is burning. California is burning. You know who is about to become president. And things feel uncertain. But what we really got to do is stay present. Love the people we love. Do the things that make us feel good. And support each other. And support artists. Fuel ourselves in ways that are good for us. We're going to need that strength for whatever is coming next. And that's where I'm at. So I want to start this thing back up. It has been about 6 months. And it was a good break. It was a needed break. And I do not have it in me to upload an episode every week as I did the first year. It was a really good exercise and I was really happy that I did it, but I do not think I'll have it in me. But I want to be here. I want to make episodes. I love the idea of talking to you and you listening. And I have some episodes planned with interviews with really interesting folks. And I'm sure I have some things to teach you about tattooing, tattoo culture, share some thoughts of mine about tattoos and tattoo culture, and also nothing to do with tattoos at all as well. I wanted to give you a little update about me, what's been going on with me for the last, not so much 6 months, that's going a little far back, but the last couple months. And so the last couple months I was healing. I finally, after about 20 years of thinking about it, got top surgery. And for those unfamiliar, it is a double mastectomy done for the sake of mental and physical comfort. It is gender related. It is, for me, it was elective. It's not elective for every trans person out there. A lot of trans people need to have these physical modifications to feel like they want to be here, like they want to live. For me, it was a choice based on feeling like I too deserve feeling comfortable, but I did not feel like I couldn't live without it, for me, personally. And still I decided to do it. I decided I didn't need to compare my desires and wants and degrees of need to other people's. So I decided to do it. And 20 years ago when I first was thinking about it, I just never thought that I could afford it. Back then, insurance wasn't covering the surgery, and also I was working, putting together less than minimum wage jobs to pay $500 rent and buy a few groceries. And I just didn't think that I could ever set aside enough money or have enough money to do this. Because besides the surgery fees, there's also the living expenses that one incurs while healing, because you cannot work for, I would say, at least a month, but more like 6 weeks. Yeah, it's taken me a long time to get to this place where I could feel like I could actually make it work logistically. And here we are. I'm on the other side of that. I'm back to work. I'm feeling really good. Every day when I put on my clothes or put a t-shirt on, I feel really comfortable. I love not wearing any type of bra or layering if I don't want to. It just feels so good and liberating. And I just feel like now my body is all mine. Like there's nothing kind of attached to it that's not mine. It's not that I feel like it's all perfect now, you know, like I still have my little complaints about things, but overall it just feels more mine. There's, as I said, nothing extra. It's like more streamlined. It's so nice. It's a nice feeling. And I think, a thing my partner said is, several times she said she's never seen me this happy with my body. And that's nice. It's a nice observation to receive from someone who has been with me for the last 6 years and has seen me struggle in different ways. That's what I was doing for the last couple months. And the couple months before that, I was getting ready for the couple months that came after. I did a little fundraiser. I felt really loved by the support I received and the money people gave me and the food people brought me and the lovely messages checking in on me. It felt really good. I tried to work as much as I could leading up to it to also save up a little bit more money. And then I had my surgery. And, I was so nervous about the surgery part. And that day, yes, I was so nervous, but it was sort of the easiest, maybe, day because we arrived early in the morning. I think we arrived at like 6:30, 6 o'clock or 6:30. And I felt very calm going there. And my partner was able to come in with me and be with me until they wheeled me away into the operating room. And they, ask you a bunch of questions. And there's the final conversation with the surgeon. But they also gave me Valium to help me with my nerves. And so by the time I was talking to the surgeon, it had started to kick in. And I was just really happy and just being just make it look good. It's all good. Good thing he knew what I wanted. We had discussed it before. The Valium on board, I was happy and it all happened and it was really fast. And I did not wake up in the middle of surgery like so many of us are afraid would happen. And then it was over. I think that, we got there before 7 a.m. And I think Liz picked me up around 11. So 7 to 11. It was really fast. And then she took me home. And on the way home, I was in pain, but I also got some drugs when we got home, and then the pain went away. And then I just didn't really feel a lot of pain after that. That was kind of the only time I was feeling badly. So pain-wise, everything was pretty smooth. It was uncomfortable. Not really a lot of pain. The hardest part was probably not being able to do much and having to ask people to help me and just feeling frustrated when people couldn't read my mind and sleeping on my back. Although I did get one of those pregnancy pillows. If you're gonna get the surgery, I think this is a really, really awesome piece of equipment that you need. I actually didn't use any other special equipment besides this pregnancy pillow. Sleeping with it kind of curled around you. You just kind of feel cocooned and you can't roll and your arms feel really comfortable. So I recommend. So that's kind of what I've been up to. I also read a lot of books this past year, and I'm going to be putting out an episode about all the books that I read. This will be the next episode coming up next week. And I also have been really obsessively getting into perfume. I mean, I've always been into perfume, but I sort of fell away for a few years because I just felt like nobody around me was into it, and I just thought I would be annoying to people around me with my perfume. And then I just decided that I wanted to smell my samples again, and I pulled them out, started smelling them. I somehow got onto Perfume Talk on TikTok, and it just fueled my obsession. So looking at notes, ordering samples, smelling things, testing things, talking about perfumes, listening to people talk about perfumes. It's been the other thing I've been busy with while I've been healing. And I've also been making stickers. I made a bunch of new stickers for folks who donated money to my healing fund. And I'm now busy giving out the stickers and some other things I made for those folks. That's kind of where I'm at. That's what I've been doing. Thank you for listening. I appreciate you still being here or being here again or being new. It's good. It feels good to be back. May this year bring us many more joys that are unexpected. And if you're anywhere near LA, stay safe. Well, what's the thing that's been making me happy lately? Perfumes, smelling perfumes. One of my perfume friends has a big strawberry scent obsession. And she just sent me a box of scent mail with a couple of bottles of perfume and also a bunch of samples of some of her favorite strawberry scents. And that's what's making me happy lately. I'll talk to you next week.